This is the practice of alchemy. Like if you're watching this, you see how big like my face is getting, just the realization of that, of like, and that's another word. Oh my God, manifestation, alchemy. Got my course on alchemizing alchemy. Da da da. And which again, I'm glad we're talking about it. But the difference between like Instagram, TikTok aesthetics and like real life work is the work. And I just want to share that with you. So if you're feeling a little defeated, right? This mirrors, this is echoing that back to basics of like how you get tripped up, how we get tripped up, how I got tripped up, not for a long time, but for a minute. Your girl was tripping, okay? Was simply because we're like, but I'm different now. Why would this affect me? I'm supposed to, it's not void of emotion. The elevation, the evolution, the timeline jump, the quantum leap, whatever, get in where you fit in. But wherever it is for you, it's your ability to hold both your pain and your power at the same time. It's knowing that predominantly it's going to be power. It's going to be sovereignty. It's going to be asking for what you want and knowing if they say no, like no harm, no foul, my dude. We don't take it personally anymore. And I think that was the thing that I came back to in this experience in my life that really brought this idea of alchemy. And can you hold two things at once? Can you do that? Can you be both in the process of the new and the process of the old? And what of the old needs to go versus like, does it want to teach you something? Like, can you just listen to it for a second? And that's what I realized, because my old programming of essentially rushing to a conclusion in a situation that like, that wasn't my responsibility. I was clear. I just wasn't being listened to. And can you be okay with that? That's okay. We live in a flawed world. I may be on a very, very public platform being like, I think I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like, I am still just drowning a lot of the time because we're human. That is the capacity to hold both. And that is what this message is. It's about nuance. It's about that your growth, your expansion, that leading other people, being a leader is acknowledging your growth edges, is knowing that you have the power to feel those feelings, to sit with it, to understand, to look at those old patterns, that even though you're experiencing a new, and maybe a lot of this newness is like, whoosh, it's already coming in for you.